Okay, I think we are. Hi. Before we get started, this one's okay. I just took care of it before stream. And I need to get everything. Enough. So we're gonna do a couple of Final Goal streams this week. I mainly wanted to do this one today because I got that piece in today, and I was really excited about it. I just really wanted to play. Go back. No, I keep skipping it. Sushi's for sale. Buy it. Buy that sushi. Alright. Yeah. The piece I was missing for this one came in. We can play it today. I'm excited. Careful, Owen. So I've been thinking about today I was actually thinking about Final Girl stuff, and I was specifically box. Alright, so I was thinking about Final Girl stuff today. And specifically what the next few streams of Final Girl are gonna look like. And what I'm thinking. So today we'll be playing this, of course. Me. So today we're playing Slaughter in the Groves. You can see the white balance constantly shifting. Let me fix that. Playing Slaughter in the Groves today. Where are the two for this one? Was that Barbara and I want the other one. I want the one that's not Barbara. I don't remember her name. Adelaide. 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 Give me a second here, though. Yeah, like I said, I was thinking about what the future Final Girl streams are going to look like for us. So, yeah. Right now, today is Slaughter in the Groves. Is what we're doing today. I need to swap out my. playing Slaughter in the Groves today. And then... Where did my skeleton? Over there now. Alright. So today is Slaughter in the Groves. Tomorrow is... Or not tomorrow. On Friday, we're going to play Frightmare on Maple Lane, which is the last feature film we have to play through for Series 1, which will mean we'll have all of Series 1 and Series 2 completed. And Dane, I want to try and complete all of the playthrough games so that we earn the right to look at all the rest of the envelopes. So we'll plan a stream for that. I'm not 100% sure what day it's going to be, but it will be a Saturday. I'm not sure if it'll be Saturday morning or Saturday night, though. We will see. And then I want to, amidst all that, I do want to get to miniature painting at some point. I still haven't picked up mini paints yet. But I do want to start doing mini painting sometime soon. I'll put this like here. I want to get started on miniature painting at some point, which means I'll have to do some practice first before we actually paint these minis. Alright. And then other than that, I do want to start doing the scenario stuff. Which, of course, me being me, I can't just... We can't just sit here and play them and then be like, alright, cool, that's it. That was fun. I'm gonna have to make it, like, extra. So, I'm gonna have to do some work before we can even start the stream. Which means I'm gonna have to look at some of the content for it beforehand. So this is the piece that we are missing, this little guy. Thank you to Van Ryder for shipping it and being super helpful. I was worried about, like, emailing them and then being like, alright, we need your proof of purchase, we need the receipt, blah 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 blah. I was like, oh gosh, it's gonna be a nightmare to try and get this figured out. But I just emailed their support and they're like, okay, just give us your mailing address and we'll send you over a replacement. And then it was here. It was pretty quick too. Alright, we have a lot of extra setups. Divine Wrath card, Sacred Groves, Bloodlust Tracker. This guy here. Oh, we're gonna We're really have to move things around, aren't we? Alright, I want to start with this one. Special setup. Place the Divine Wrath card in the play area and place the tracking marker on level 2. The tracking? Okay. Place the Sacred Grove's Bloodlust tracker directly to the right of the Chosen Killer's board, lining it up to the bottom with the bottom on the Killer's Bloodlust tracker. Right. So if this is our regular setup. Hello. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome. I'm just getting this started, getting set up, figured out here. There, so this needs here. And that's that lined up. I do stream regularly. We're streaming about 5 days a week right now. For a span of 3 hours per day. Stream, what, Tuesdays? Tuesday is Saturday. From Tuesday to Saturday. At 6 a.m. Eastern every day. My brain can remember my own schedule. Oh, there's exclusive action cards for this one. Action! Error cards. I have a random setup card. That is too high up. Do this too. Forgot to check the positioning this one. A bit more. Who created this PNG? This one's created by the brilliant Famucon. One of my bestest friends. And one of my most favoritist artists. And I'm not just saying that because she's my friend. I love her art so much. I dabble in the art. I'm working on making a new PNG for myself right now. Thanks. This PNG is actually based off of my 3D model. I was just lazy and didn't want to set up my actual 3D tracking. I'm just lazy today. We're doing PNG. Actually, this PNG is based off an old 3D model I made. Not my current one, but it's still based off one of my 3D models. But with making a model that I already made. Oh, here's a tip. Don't make promoting your own missions the first thing you do on someone's streams. Okay, bye. I let them chat for a little bit before I ban them. They have such a systematic way of talking that the second they start talking, I know it's a graphics artist or something. Yeah. They always like immediately focus on like your VTuber, no matter what's going on. They always immediately focus on your VTuber and then immediately ask you if you're an artist. No matter what you answer with them with, they'll immediately ask if you're an artist. I've had some of those come in where they come in and compliment my model. I'm like, thank you, I made it myself. And they're like, oh, are you an artist? No, I just decided to like bash my head against a keyboard and this thing appeared out of nowhere. The worst possible way for growth is by immediately going to a Twitch account and just talking about. Also, hi, Pearl. I didn't say hi yet, so hi. Oh my word, you can see that. I think I found the golden angle for this camera. I mean, you can't see this out of order sign. It's fine. This one. And this one. Get two random ones in the middle. Okay, there's base setup. Now let's do special setup. Alright, Sacred Groves. There's apparently a tracker token. I guess it's that one. The only one that makes sense. Ah. Nice. I won't tell your boss. I'll keep it a secret. I'll keep it our little secret. Okay. There's a lot of extra setup for this one. Good stinger. Alright, how much do these cost? 2? Let me put them into the 2. Atonement. Put them at the start of 2. Alright, so both of these need to be near the board. You have Divine Wrath and the Killer Wrath. Good spot? That's a good spot. Then I will do this. Back there. 2 random tokens from this tray. Okay. It's only needed if the finale is revealed. Okay. I don't need this yet. Place the Divine Wrath card in play and place the tracking marker on level 2. That doesn't feel right to be the tracking marker. Oh, place a tracking marker, not the tracking marker. I'm reading it wrong. Okay. I can go back in there. Talking about these little guys. Both of them on Divine Wrath and Killer Wrath. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Include both atonement action cards in the action tableau. Oh, those atonement action cards are still used with this, even if you're not using this killer. That's interesting. Alright. Let me do setup, and then we will read through these rules. I will start with Inkanyamba. 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 Set up health tokens and everything. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Child. Oh my word, hang on. My little stinker's being a stinker. There we go. I just dropped a heart token! grab it in a second. Four. Five. Six. 7. Where did it go? Where did it go is a great question. And what did I hold? Oh, there it is. Relax camera. I heard it bounce. I did hear it hit the floor. Where on the floor is it? Where'd it go? Oh, it go. I need to, like, I know I have a whole tray of them and I could just take another one out, but you don't understand, chat. I don't care more than I take off. I need to find this specific one. This is A. Where'd it go? Right, or ow. I'll find it after stream. Help, I'm stuck. Ow. Ow. I'll find it after stream. It's fine. Like I said, there's a whole tray of them. I'm not gonna need more than what's here. Okay. Let me flip the setup card and we will read while we're shutting. Swamp Thing. I am located dead center of the board. Killer is in the Holy Groves. Alright, so, special rules. Killer Wrath. Whenever you are instructed to increase or decrease the red lightning, move the tracking marker on Killer Wrath card up or down the appropriate number of levels. Okay. Appropriate number of levels. The marker can never be below 1 or above 10, so ignore any additional increases or decreases that would move the marker beyond those levels. obviously. Whenever you are instructed to unleash Killer Wrath, check the current level on the Killer Wrath card and apply any effects listed there. This may include increasing horror, Inkanyamba recovering health, Inkanyamba performing a killer action, or a combination of the things. Some card effects will allow you to reduce Killer Wrath, but the primary way is to purchase and play atonement cards. Atonement action cards may be played to try and decrease Killer Wrath or Divine Wrath. They are unique in that there is an additional success line if you get 3 or more successes on a horror roll. Here's the exit here. Exits here and here. Alright, that's all for Inkanyaba's card. Divine Wrath. Whenever you are instructed to increase or decrease Divine Wrath, same information as the Killer Wrath, but just Divine Wrath instead. Whenever you're instructed to interact with Divine Wrath, yes. Whenever Bloodlust increases, in addition to applying any effects on the killer board, such as increasing horror or revealing killer's dark power, you must also apply the effect, if any, listed on the matching line on the Sacred Grove's Bloodlust tracker. Some items or card effects will allow you to reduce Divine Wrath, but the primary way is to purchase and play atonement action cards. If the finale is triggered, take the Sacred Grove's finale token and place it on top of the finale card. During the killer phase, after the killer action is completed, you must unleash Divine Wrath and then increase by 1 as indicated by the token. Sacred Spaces. This is a new gimmick for this one. Sacred Spaces are a new type of space on the Sacred Grove's location board. The Burial Ground, Sacred Shrine, and Holy Groves. Burial Ground, Sacred Shrine, and Holy Groves. Outlined in red. The more victims that are located at sacred spaces, the angrier the gods may become, and the higher chance that the Divine Wrath will increase. Okay. Interesting. We'll keep that in mind. More victims there, the angrier they will become. All they have to do is event card. Here's a setup card, by the way. Yep. The Holy Man. The victim furthest from the killer is now the Holy Man. The Holy Man will not follow you. Every upkeep phase, move the Holy Man 1 space towards the killer. When the Holy Man is in the same space as the killer, immediately remove him from the board. If you were in his space, decrease. If you were in his space, decrease the Killer Wrath and Divine Wrath to 1. If you were not in his space, increase the Killer and Divine Wrath by a total of 10. Oh, okay, so, like, I can either, if this was at 1, I could move this up 9 and then move this up 1. I have 10 points I would have to fiddle with. You were in his space. The phrasing specifically saying if you were in his space. So if, like, at any point in time I run into him, is that what it's saying? So he's making his way to the killer, and if I ever run into him in the process of him trying to get to the killer, is that what it means? How do we want to establish this chat? How do we want to interpret this card? If you were in his space, I suppose I could probably take to, like, the Reddit and find out. Let me look. Final girl. Oh, move the timer out of the way. Final girl. Sacred grows. Holy man. Oh boy, that's this isn't looking too. Right, I can't find anyone specifically talking about the clarification for the holy man. If you were in his spot, okay, here's how I'm going to interpret that. If, so, the victim, every single upkeep phase, or the character, every single upkeep phase, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or I think this one is the furthest. Every upkeep phase, he moves one space towards the Inkinyaba. I'm gonna say, if I am in the same space as the holy man before the turn that they make it there. So if they were here, in order for if you were in his space, I have to be here by upkeep phase so that when he moves here, I was already in his space before he moved in. That's the rules we're gonna go by. I will find us our spooky music. And then I'm gonna probably have laundry already done in the wash, and then I'll have to go throw it in the dryer, and then we can start. So there. So we want all of the spooky. We want all the spooky, scary, forest music for this one. Forest music, tribal music, all that kind of stuff. There's immediately one called Fire Dance. I love that. Oh, I think my overall volume got lowered by accident one day. That's why everything seems quiet. Here we go. That's a good start. I'm gonna take this one. And we're gonna take... Warlock's Whisper sounds cool. Dusk the Dryad sounds good. Blighted Forest. 1, 2, 5. One maybe? I'm just still scrolling, just... Am I hitting? What did I do with my phone once again? It's right here. Oh, in my hand. 2 minutes. Minute 30. With me. I will continue to browse. This one. It's just ambience. I don't want just ambience. Minimal music or ambience and music is preferred. Oh, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Me, 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 me. You got the limo out front. Oh, oh. Da, 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 da. You get the best of both. Alright, let's take a look at what these top items are. So we have three locations. We have the Welcome Center. The top item is the out of order signs. Let me read what these are. For the cost of 1 time, place or retrieve an out of order token on a connection between your space and an adjacent one. Victims will not pass through unless they are following you. So, that actually is helpful for this guy. Just keep him at a distance. At the Lost and Found, which is right here, we have incense on the top. Whenever the Killer Wrath or Divine Wrath increases, increase by 1 less, or a minimum increase of 1. Okay, so if it like says increase it by 3, I use that, and it can reduce it to increasing it by 2. And then the Groundskeeper Shed, which from the looks of things is going to be where I want to go first, is the Aluminum Bat. Whenever you inflict damage on the killer with an aluminum bat, you may immediately discard a minor dark power, including any health markers remaining on the card. We actually played another feature film and ended up getting the aluminum bat, which ended up being a huge help in the end. It was such a clutch item. So my stuff is done in the wash, so I'm gonna go put that in the dryer and then we can get started on this game. creatures, I'm back. So let us get into slaughter in the Grove. Okay. I haven't even taken a look at this board yet. That's how just not ready I am. Okay, so let's see here. We're here in the center. We're there. Killer. No area between us. We have an exit up here and an exit down here. We have the Holy Man over here who every... Oh, there's another exit right here too. Okay. Holy Man will not follow us, no matter what. I could just take the Holy Man out myself, and we don't have to worry about it. But I think that still increases Bloodlust. Okay, so I am immediately first seeing this. So the second this goes up, the first thing it says is to increase the Divine Wrath by the number of victims at one of these locations. I don't remember. Sacred spaces. So at the moment, it's going to increase by 2. So, what I'm thinking is we walk this way, and then take this one out to this exit, and get ourselves a quick 3, which will decrease the horror tracker by 2. Alright, let's start with doing our focuses, as we always do. Hi, JJ! Here's... How could you? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. JJ, I want you to know that you're the only person I do this for. Because it's so ingrained to my brain that it has to be done.
Oh my god, it's corn.
Why was that so quiet? That was super quiet. JJ, you're special. You're my favorite little corn gremlin. Alright, focus roll. That's a single success. That's good enough. And I'm going to do a second focus roll. That is also a single success. I'm not going to do a double success for that, because I would like to hold on to it for these rolls. And we will do a walk. Oh, do I do this as this partial success? Get rid of these cards? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because that way, if we fail the roll, the second roll, I at least know that that victim is out of that location. So, 1, 2. Give me a second, though. You're being impatient today. I appreciate it. Don't be a butt. So far over. That's that. Perfect. Alright. That's good. I'll take that. Alright. Last walk. Double success. Let's go. I just need the one. I think I moved the timer down last walks. Alright, increase time by 2. And decrease horror tracker and decrease horror tracker. This is at 0. Give me that extra die. Go to planning phase. I want to get to the groundkeeper shed, which is right there. I'm going to take a search card for 2. And take a sprint card for 2. Just to really get us over there. Alright. Killer phase. If the killer wrath is at 1 or 2, increase it by 1. Immediately go up to 3. And then attack anything in its space. There's nothing in its space. So we go straight to a tarot card. Punishment of the Gods. Alright, step 1, unleash Divine Wrath. Just minus 2 time. And then unleash Divine Wrath, minus 2 time. Killer moves to the nearest enemy and attacks. To here. Alright. Increase Divine Wrath by number of victims at sacred spaces. There's only 1. It only needs to go with 1. And lastly, draw an event card. I don't know if I shuffle the event cards. Uber Tourist. The victim farthest from the killer is now the Uber Tourist. Whenever the killer must choose a target, the Uber Tourist is chosen instead. If the Uber Tourist is saved, decrease decrease either Divine or Killer Wrath by 4. If the Uber Tourist is killed, increase the Divine Wrath by 4. Alright, the one furthest, which is technically still the Holy Man. Actually, no, it might be different now. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a tie between the two, but one of them's already a special victim. So I'm going to get this one. Alright, that's the event card. That's done. Well, that changes things now, doesn't it? Oh, they have a movement speed of 2. That's not cool. Alright, Alright, I'm gonna take a bit of a detour. I'm gonna sprint still. Oh, and I have like no points. Sprint. Either way. That's not happening. Alright. I take damage anyways, so I'll move 1. Take my damage, lose my 2 points. And then end my turn. Walk. Focus. Short rest and weak attack. That's all I get. Okay. Killer phase. Attack anything in space. Which there's nothing. We go straight to tarot card. Wrath of Opportunity. Unleash Killer Wrath, which is increased horror tracker. Increase Killer Wrath equal to the number of action cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's unfortunate. 1, 2, 5. Oh, good, it's at 10. Moves to the nearest victim and attacks. If there are no victims, target the final girl instead. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate start. Okay. Now whenever Killer Wrath is active, he heals 2 if damage is taken. The Horror Tracker moves up by 1. He targets the nearest thing, moves to it, and attacks twice. That's not great. Step 1. I would like to walk. 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 That's double success. 1, 2. Get back up here, 2. And walk again. Double success. 1, 2. Use time by 2. Alright. Decrease either of the things by 4, which is obviously needed. Let's play. That can go. Well. Oh, this should have gone 1, 2. Actually, this. No, that would have been 2. Okay, never mind. I forgot about something already, but I fixed it already. Focus, first thing. Double success. This goes up by 2. And I will do short rest. Short rest? Yeah, short rest. Oh, all partial successes. Alright, I'll do this. Single success. Okay. We have 8 points to spend. I'm going to do... with the close calls. Sprint. Atonement. And a guard. Now that things are getting a little dicey. Alright. Killer phase. Don't need to do any of that. Haircut. The same thing. Oh, it's 100% the same thing. Move to the nearest thing, which is me, and attack. Unleash. So that's Unleash Killer Wrath. I will guard. Actually, that's kind of clutch. Close call. How much damage is he dealing? 1. You know what? I'm gonna do the super clutch thing. Close call. Alright, so partial. These are gone. And I'm going to discard Search and Atonement to do a single success, which is reduced by 2. So I take no damage. That may seem ridiculous of an idea when he's literally only doing 1 damage and I could have taken a 0 success. No, I couldn't have. I had to at least have 1 success. But I rolled partials like immediately. I could have done this differently. But now that we've unleashed, increase the Killer Wrath equal to the number of victims that have been saved. Oh, I did waste cards. Chat, are we willing to let me undo that? I'll still discard the Atonement card as one of the discards. And I'll discard one of the close calls. Read your cards before you do things. Number 4. Nope. That changed nothing. Okay. Move to the nearest victim and attack. Unleash Divine Wrath. Increases Horror Tracker. Alright, I don't like how hard it is to see the tracker on the Divine Wrath, so I'm going to swap it out. Because I can this guy. It's just a little hard to see where that is on camera. Because the yellow numbers contrasted to the, like, beige icon or token. That makes it a little easier to see. Alright. So, I did that, and now we flip over the Dark Power card. Whenever the Killer Wrath increases, increase the Horror Tracker. Okay, let's keep phase. Panic phase. Is a 4. Victim does indeed move. Well, him being in that area is not very helpful. I did have Whisper, never mind. Okay. I am going to... I'm not gonna do anything. Right to... I'm going to take 2 focus cards. I'm going to take a walk card. This one. I'm going to take the Atonement card. To take the Retaliate card. That's it. Killer phase. Attack anything in its location. There's nothing. Terror card. Oh gosh. It really didn't shuffle well. Unleash Killer Wrath. Heals by 2. Didn't take any damage. Increase Horror Tracker. Targets literally anything, moves, and attacks twice. Yeah, I know. Alright, and then attacks me for its second attack, which I will retaliate, not guard, retaliate. I'll take that. I will do walk, and a single focus card. We're going up by 1. Alright. Roll damage, he takes 1 damage. And then it says increase the killer wrath equal to the bloodlust level, which is already a max, so I can't do anything but that. Target a random victim and attack. It doesn't say anything about whether or not the Holy Man counts as a victim. I'm gonna treat him not as a victim, because this is about to suck for me anyways. 1, 2, 3. Oh, increase. That was supposed to increase by 1. Oh. This is about to suck real quick. Alright. Panic phase. There's one in location. The 4. 4 is this way. No, don't move there. Good grief. And upkeep phase. Holy Man moves into location. Just immediately gets removed from board. It doesn't say anything about increasing bloodlust or anything. It just gets removed from the board. And I wasn't in this space at any point. So I guess this just goes to off. Alright. This sucks. Alright, step 1 is focus. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't want to, but I'll take it. I want to keep the close call card for this atonement. Close call. Alright. Decrease either of them by 1. I'm going to decrease the killer by 1. Alright. I'm going to buy the other atonement card. I'm going to buy the church card. Close call. Then I will take all 3 of the remaining Cox cards right now. He has like nothing other than activating Dark Power. Really not what I wanted to happen that turn, but it's just how it rolls, I guess. Tally away and put the search card away. Alright. Killer phase. Chair card. That's all. Fickle temper. Make a horror roll. Based on the successes. Single success. A single success, choose either or and decrease by 1. Killer then it chooses the nearest victim and attacks. Okay. I'm going to decrease Divine Wrath by 1. Which was a really good choice, because now I have to unleash it. Increase the horror tracker by 2, and decrease the time by 5 or 4. Alright. Atonement. That's sweet. Decrease either tracker to 1. I'm gonna decrease the killer wrath. 1 by 1. Alright. I would like to use walk. Oh, wait. Decrease either of them by half. Rounded up. I forgot that I only have 2 dice right now. Not 3. That's the only roll we've done so far since gotten up in that area, though. Half. Half of 9 is 4.5 rounded up, so it'd be 5. Something like that. Somewhere's around there. Anyways, walk. Single success, that's all I needed. And then search. Yep. Single success, all I needed. Going to take any of the hero cost cards that are available to me. Alright. Alright. Set that back. Alright, killer phase. Do the following, the current level. We are currently at 5. Increase by 2. That's it. Oh, he does attack anything in its space. Number of victims, there's none, and unleash. Gosh, alright. Focus. Close call. Focus. Nope. That immediately ends my turn. That's all there is available to me right now. Alright. Killer phase can't attack anything in space because there's nothing there. Move to the final girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, which he absolutely can do. And attack twice. Increase equal to the amount of damage inflicted. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no way of blocking any of that. Goes all the way up to the top again. Alright. Guard. I'm gonna take retaliate. No, I'm gonna take retaliate and 2 close calls. And I'm gonna take short rest. Focuses. That's it. Yeah, I guess so. Alright. Killer phase. Immediately attacks me. I should have taken 2 guards. It's not that much better of an idea. Alright. Retaliate. That's it. Oh my word. That was so fast. It was so painfully fast. Alright, I'm just gonna reset that. I'm gonna do a quick reset. I'm gonna do a little bit of a quick reset. I'm going to shuffle these stinky event cards. I bet you the other card right after it is the other special. Oh. That went by so fast. I didn't even run out of tarot cards. Finale wasn't even activated. I've never died before Finale was active before. That was so fast. That was ridiculously fast. Why was that so incredibly fast? Setup card. Power card. That back down, put this back. Get rid of this token, grab a new token. Get health. Or that was so painfully fast. It's concerningly fast. This may easily take the cake for like the most difficult killer location combination. Alright. And... oh, 10 ones. Actually, I'm gonna put these back in and I'm gonna reshuffle this, because that felt like really badly shuffled. One, two, three, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. New tarot cards. Shadow card. Items are kept in the same location. Just because I don't want to painfully go through that process of having to do that. Alright. Setup. Let's go. This setup is worship service. Killer is in the center. I am off to the side. Interesting. I see why it's called that. 2, 2. 1, 2. Boop. Wham. This is quite the setup. Very interesting. So actually I've, speaking of Final Girl, by the way, whenever at least one victim in your space panics, discard one random action card. Flash photography. Speaking of Final Girl, I've started seeing a lot more people messaging about getting their Series 3 stuff. So I am excited and hoping that I get to see mine shipping soon. I'm not sure when mine will get shipped, because I didn't actually get it through the Kickstarter. But we'll see. One of my local game shops that they're gonna start seeing Final Girl stuff, or Series 3 Final Girl stuff in by, what, like February-ish? I think they said February like 15th or something. So, I'm expecting it around that time. I'll wait till these ads pass by and then we'll get started with this round. Hopefully we do a little better with this round. It is so frustrating when you're dealing with more than just the killer. Basically, the location itself is like another killer, which is frustrating. 1, 2, 2. That's just gonna put me in the sacred area. That's perfect. Best case scenario too. Let's go. Step 1, focus. Single success. Focus again. Partial success. I'm not gonna take it. Walk. Double partial, of course. Alright, I'll do single success. For 1 movement. And then 0. Yep. I'm just gonna jump for a planning phase because I don't have enough points. Killer phase. This by 1. And Terror card. Do the following. The current level of Killer Wrath is at 3. Increase by 2 and unleash. Of course. Ew. That's rude. Alright. So, don't need to do anything else. Good. And my phase is skipped. Basically, planning phase. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to get back to the groundskeeper shed. Take both sprint cards. Alright. That was all the way to 0 points. We're back here. Alright. Killer phase, still no one in its location. Terror card. Hey, go for a roll. Double success. Choose either of them and decrease by half, rounded up. 5, so back to 3. And then move towards the nearest victim with the 2 movement. 1, 2, attack. increase divine by the number of victims in a sacred zone. Alright. That's unfortunate. And one panic phase roll is a 1. It goes here. Alright. Step 1, focus. Double partial. I'll do this and make it a single success. And down. I will do focus again. Double success. Thank you. I will now sprint. 2 partials. I'll discard both the walk cards and make it double success. Time down 1, move 2 spaces. Oh, you can't follow me into space now. And I will sprint again. Damage, lose 2 time, move a space, and end my turn. I lost every single movement card I had. That was a poor choice. I'm going to take... Why do you have 4 points? I'm gonna take retaliate. I'm gonna take this rare opportunity to use to grab a retaliate. Maybe. There we go. Alright, killer phase. No one in its location, so immediately flip a card. Boiling anger. Once during each upkeep phase, make a horror roll. If you have any successes, there's no effect. If there is no successes, increase by 1. Darn. Okay. Well, let's do that horror roll real quick, shall we? No successes. Increase by 1. Alright, we need that aluminum bat. Really bad now. Alright. Get my phase. Yep. Grab both the focus cards. Grab both of the walk cards. I'm going to grab a distraction card for 3. I'm going to grab a sprint card for 2. And a close call for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And short rest 10. Hopefully we don't get that. Increase the thing by how many cards you have. So that will suck. Alright, still nothing in its location. Outrageous. Every time you increase the Killer Wrath, increase it by an additional 1. Alright, speaking of increasing Wrath, upkeep phase. Alright, nothing happens. We're good. Alright, step 1, I would like to focus. Full partial, I will do single success then. And focus one more time. Single success. That's all I needed. My 3rd die. And I would like to... Oh, I had distraction as well. I forgot about that card. I would like to sprint. 2, 3. Sprint. And I will off there. Sprint is the only one that needs to do that. Okay. I will take another sprint for 2. I will take a search for 2. And close call for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Being loaded on cards is going to come back and bite me in the butt eventually. Alright. Killer phase. Tear card immediately. Unleash. Killer Wrath. Increase the horror tracker. And move towards the nearest anything. Which I'm going to say is this. Increase by the number of horror level, which is just 1. Then he moves to the nearest victim anyways and attacks. Okay. Upkeep phase. I have to make a horror roll. I have a higher chance of being okay this time. Nope. Oh, it needs to go up another one because of the this. Now this needs to go up another 2. Both of these. Gross. Okay. I really need to get rid of those cards. Alright, step 1. 2. Okay, step 1 is sprint. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. I'm taking these 3 with me. So increase by time goes down by 1 for sprint. Increase the time by 2 for getting a person, and I get 1 movement because of saving someone. Then flip. For each victim saved, decrease the horror tracker, so that's 1 more. Choose one of the following immediate effects. Decrease 1 type of wrath to 1. Recover all health, or take up to 6 cost worth of action cards into your hand. I'm going to decrease the Killer Wrath by 2-1 because that is currently scary. Alright, so that was my sprint. Heart rest. Partial success. I will get rid of distraction and weak attack. I get a single success. Decrease the time by 1 and gives me 1 health. Alright. Planning phase. I would like to take walk cards. I would like to take extra search cards. I will take Furious Strike. Perfect. That's it. Alright. Killer phase. Attack anything in its location. There's nothing there. Whoop. Don't know how, but I've angered him. Make a movement towards me. My target is me. And attack twice. Increase equal to the amount of damage inflicted. Alright. I'm taking 1 hit no matter what. but I am going to retaliate one of the hits. Oh, wait. Let's go up by 1. Because of this. Oh, and it goes up again because literally any time it increases. Increase it by an additional 1. Alright, retaliate. Single success. That's all I need. I don't take any damage. He loses 1 health. And I do still take a hit because he attacks twice. So that goes up by 2. That's not bad. That's not bad. I didn't die, so the victim stays. No panic phase. I'm gonna go straight to action phase from here. Yeah. Let's go. Walk. Close call. Close call. I'll take that. Those are gone. I guess I'll get rid of the atonement card. And make move into Groundskeeper Shed. I will bring the victim with me. Alright, we will search. I can discard all my cards and get a single success. We'll do that. It's not ideal, but it is better than the alternative. Alright. Oh, I also didn't make the horror roll at upkeep. So let's do that real quick. Success, we're fine. Alright. Take those. Short rest, weak attack. I have 4 points. Retaliate's not back in here, so I will take 2 guard cards. I very well could get attacked again here in a second. And right now the victim with me is kind of stuck in this area. I'm gonna take a... No, I'm gonna take both guards. That is what I'm going to do. I'm kind of bummed out that I had to spend Furious Strike. Make things better. It was either do that or the horror tracker goes up by 1, and I didn't want to do that. For sure. Okay. Killer phase. Attacks anything in its location. There's nothing in its location. Rage of the Gods. Draw an event card. Uber Tourist. Victim furthest from the killer is the tourist. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Alright, so I'm gonna do 1 to 3, 3 to 6. The one the lost and found. Okay. Right. Increase the Divine Wrath by the number of victims at sacred spaces. There are none. Place the killer at the sacred space with the most victims, or in your space if none remain. There are victims that remain. I guess that is my space, huh? And then just attack twice at anything, so 1 will be at the victim. Alright. First off, flip. I'll do Dark Power first. Whenever Killer Wrath increases, Inkanyabug recovers 1 health. And then Unleash Divine Wrath. Discard 1 random action card. I will discard to focus. And then he attacks a second time, which I guard against. That's a single success. That's all I need. That's it. Alright. Upkeep phase. There's a success there. Fine. I am losing 1 health. I have lost 1 health. Right? Pretty sure that was the scenario. The dice accidentally hit the art and knocked a few off. Pretty sure that's how things were. Alright. So, first things first, since he's in my location, I'm going to do weak attack. Do anything else? No, weak attack. Double success. With the bat, so that's 2 points of damage. And I am able to discard one of the minor powers. I'm gonna get rid of this one first. I don't want to do those upkeep rolls anymore. That's that gone, and now I'm going to do short rest. Here's a single success, that's all I need. Alright. And now I'm gonna go to upkeep phase. Or planning phase. How many points? 5? Close call. Keep the 2 0 costs. And I'm going to take retaliate. I think that's the first time in a long time that I actually used short rest and weak attack. Alright. Killer phase. He will immediately attack me, which I will retaliate. Partial success. I will take that and do a single success, reduce damage by 2, which means I take no damage. He takes 2 damage, 1 for the bat, 1 for retaliate card, and I get to remove that. Play. Alright. If I climb on top of that statue, I can get a killer selfie. Increase Divine Wrath by the number of victims at Divine Spaces. There are 0 victims. Place 2 new victims at the burial grounds. 2 new. I'm not gonna bring some from the dead. All victims adjacent to the burial grounds move. There's only 1 adjacent. Alright. That's not an ideal situation. That goes back there. Did I do? I did, okay. I spent 4 for retaliate and 1 for close call. Alright, I'm not going to do anything. For my action phase, I'm going to skip it. I'm going to take all the 0 costs that we have at our disposal. I'm going to take sprint for 2. And Fury Strike for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take sprint? I did take a sprint, okay. Alright. Killer phase, he's going to attack, so I will guard. Maybe I should have taken a guard of sorts. Double success. Moral damage. Terror card. Unleash Killer Wrath. Increase by 2. Means I lose a die. But did I get a focus? I do have both focuses. Let's go. Increase to the equal to your current health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Increase max. Move to the nearest victim and attack. 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, I'm gonna... No, it... Alright. It's not even a tie. It's... that. Increase... Okay, number of victims in the space. 2. And then... I have to do 2 panic rolls? That's it? Yeah. 2 panic rolls. No, that's it. Oh, wait! Uber tourist. 1, 2, 3. No one dies. This doesn't move. This doesn't move. This guy stays. I forgot about Uber tourist. Whenever the killer must choose a target, the Uber tourist is chosen instead. I forgot about that. We have 1 tarot card left, so that's scary. Alright. So, step 1, action phase, focus, partial success. I'm gonna get rid of short rest and weak attack to make a single success. And then I'm going to focus again. Double success. Sweet. And then I'm going to sprint. Double success. 1, 2, 3. Put it down by 1. Wish I had another movement, but that's fine. Alright, planning phase. Take both the walk cards. Take retaliate. And I will also take a guard. Actually, instead of a guard, I'm going to take atonement. Looking at the situation. Alright. Focus, focus, short rest. Guard. Alright. And... killer phase. No one in its location, so we go straight to tarot card. Actually, things are about to get rough here in a second. Unleash Divine Wrath twice, which is discard a random card. I'm going to discard a walk card, and I'm going to discard Furious Strike. Move towards the nearest thing. Current focus is Uber Tourist, who is now dead. Increase the spy 4. 1, 4, because Uber Tourist died. And then draw a new event card. Holy man. You get an upgrade. Good sir. Alright. This is gonna be fun. Alright. So. Upkeep phase. They move here. And action phase, I'm going to walk. First. Double success. I only need a single success. Actually, I will take the double success. I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go here. No, I'm going to go here. I'm going to stay here. that there. I'm going to do Atonement. I'm gonna do a Close Call. Reroll all the dice. That's worse. Because now I don't have enough cards to discard. 0 success. Increase this by 2. And decrease my time by 2. Alright, well that sucks. Ooh. Oh, I need to flip this over. Hang on. Alright. Need a miracle. When this is revealed, increase to 10. Already there. Then take up to 6 time worth of action cards into your hand. Woo! Alright. This. Alright. Time worth. I'm gonna take Atonement for 2. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5. 6. Okay. Now, planning phase. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna cheat the system here. Because I didn't realize I had that ability, and... Print. Alright. Planning phase. That for 1 cost. Take the 2 focus cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Opponent. Close call. Walk cards. Series strike goes here. There we go. Alright. Killer phase. Unleash. Killer Rock. Heal 2 health. Increase forward tracker by 1. Any target, move 2 spaces. 1, 2. As soon as the Holy Man enters, same space as the killer, remove from the board. Immediately remove from the board. If you are in the space, decrease all of the trackers to 1. I will finish off the Killer Wrath, but I 100% just clutched that. It's so hard. Alright. He will do a single attack. So he takes out 1 of these. Increase the Divine Wrath by number of victims in spaces, which there is none. That's good. Unleash Divine Wrath. Discard 2 random cards and decrease your time. Lose 5 time. Okay, 2 random cards. I will get rid of Short Rest and Weak Attack. And then increase this by 1. And then Holy Man. Both these go down to 1. That is an insane boost. Decrease Killer Wrath and Divine Wrath to 1. Not by 1, to 1. That is insanely OP. Just for standing in the same location. There it is. Decrease to 1. 2, 1. That is so clutch. Alright. That is a pretty decent play there. Alright. Oh wait, short rest. What did I say? Discard. I'm gonna discard Atonement instead. All right. Oh. I'm gonna sprint. Yeah, I'm gonna sprint. Single success. That's all I need. Oh, I need to roll 2 panic phases. Sugar. Alright, let me not do that movement yet. 3 and a 2. Of course you both go in the opposite direction. One goes here, one goes here. Alright. I'm still gonna sprint first. Single success. That's better. That's the same result. Let's go down, move 2 spaces. So I'm going to do 1, 2. Decrease horror tracker by 1. And focus. 2 partials. I'll do it. That. Alright, and that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else. I will take the 2 walk cards. Because they are available. Attack, short rest. Here's where things get fun. Here we go. Alright. Step 1. Killer phase. Here we go. Step back. Step 1. Unleash Killer Wrath, which is just increase Killer Wrath by 1. Move to the nearest target. Victims are the main priority first. And attack. Next, unleash Divine Wrath. Increase by 1 and reduce time. And then increase by 1. Alright, that's not terrible. Okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to go straight to... Actually, I'm going to discard my 2 walk cards to get 2 extra time to spend. I'm going to spend 6 of it on Critical Blow. And the other 1 is going to go to Close Call. Then I will take the Weak Attack, Short Rest card, and both of the focus cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Unleash. Increase by 2. Move. And attack. I will retaliate. Sorry, I yelled. I will retaliate. Single success. Reduce damage by 2, which is all he's doing. And then I do 1 damage based with this, and 1 extra because of the bat. Unleash Divine Wrath. Increase horror tracker by 1. That's not cool. Lose a die. And then increase by 1. This should be back here. I'm going to do a quick focus. Yeah, focus first. Partial success. I will get rid of the Weak Attack and Short Rest for single success. And then focus again. Double success. Critical Blow. I'll do it. I'll use both the close calls and make it a double success. Score tracker decreases by 1. 1, 2, 3 damage from the card, plus 1 is 4 damage. 3, 4. Hopefully this is blank. Let's go. That wasn't too bad. That first run that we did absolutely just trampled me so bad. But that second run was a lot better. The finale card was not as, like, severe as I expected. The Holy Man showing up when he did was actually so helpful in the end. Because he showed up right when, like, the finale was revealed. And it ended up, like, making it so that the actions of the finale card were basically useless. That was really cool. That was fun. Definitely tough. That was a tough go. But it wasn't bad. It was nowhere near what like most people were making it out to be on the Reddit forum, on the subreddit. That was pretty good. That was good play. I am quite happy with that. My child is asleep. I need to turn his lights off. Is this child also asleep? No, you're not gonna go sleep till like 10. I might reset you. Well, reset, quote unquote. I'll marry you off to someone. Cool. So yeah, I can see how this one would be like really tough, but once you get like your first feel for it, you kind of have a decent idea what to focus on. So you end up figuring out what exactly all the cards are targeting, and you figure out what what to focus on first. I find that's like always the hard thing, is like trying to really understand what you need to focus on, because some of these killers is very focused on like taking out victims is like the main thing that a lot of their cards will do. So you need to like get victims out of there and stuff. Like with the addition of Sacred Groves, having them in these sacred areas was like a big like issue a lot of the times. So like focusing on making sure no one's in those areas, and then of course getting them to safety so that I could keep them and give, it gives me a boost, but then also it keeps him from being able to increase the Bloodlust tracker. But having the extra addition of like 2 extra trackers that like increase and decrease throughout the game, it was really interesting. That was fun. I liked it. I like this one. It's a good one. You get a new envelope to open. Alright. I'm not gonna get distracted this time. I'm gonna jump right to this envelope. I'm not even bothering changing the music yet. So, as always, every final girl in this game comes with their own envelope. Every single envelope is instructs you to not open until you have survived a game with said final girl. That being said, if you enjoyed watching the Slaughter in the Groves, if you enjoyed what you saw for this feature film and want to get this feature film for yourself, and this was like your way of like figuring out whether or not you wanted this feature film, and you want to earn the right to open this envelope, because every single time I do these feature films for the first time, I use one of the final girls from the feature film, just so that it's a really good, like, here's what the game looks like sort of situation. So, if you're looking to purchase this for yourself and want to earn the right to see what's in this envelope, I will do things as follows. I will open the envelope, I will look at it, react to it. I will not read anything or say anything about what it is. I will just simply react and be like, oh, it's interesting. Oh, cool. And then I will put the contents away, and I will let you know when the contents are put away. So if you wish to avoid spoilers, just simply put me in a different tab, minimize the window. If you're on your phone, just put the phone face down. And then I will let you know when we are done looking at the contents of the envelope. Simple as that. Alright, so with that all being said, I will now start opening the envelope. This is your last warning. What? Why is this in here? Why is this in here weird? I don't like this. Why is this in here weird? I'm avoiding spoilers for myself now. Alright. Here is the envelope contents. Okay, this is different from most of them, actually. Oh, no, it's all ruined. It's all ruined. It's all ruined. Oh, it's ruined. Alright. Here is the text that is in every single envelope. It does still have spoiler information, so if you're still avoiding spoilers, do remain not looking at the screen. But I'm going to leave this up for those who are watching to take a quick read. Of course, you can always pause it if you want to read it. Like if I don't leave it up for long enough, you can pause it. Alright. Yeah. Interesting. That's really cool. I feel like Adelaide is going to be fun to use later down the road. Alright. The envelope contents have been removed from the screen. If you are a spoiler avoider, you can return your view to the screen again. I'll also explain myself. So the way that the stuff was in this envelope was different from like what is kind of now like the standard for like how these envelopes are put together. So it really confused me. But I did say it. This is the token that I was missing from this game. That I had to message Dan Ryder to get a replacement piece. Which, yeah, it didn't take that long at all. I think it was like a week or two ago, or like a week and a half maybe, that I mentioned that we were missing the piece, and I messaged them. And it's already here, and we have to play the game, and we're done. I am not excited to play on Sacred Groves again. Sacred Groves sucked. I did not enjoy that at all. I mean, I enjoyed the game. It's always fun to play the good old round of Final Girl, but Sacred Groves was such a different beast. It added so much more. And I was not ready for it. Our music. And put on some night. So, now we just tidy up. Yeah, I liked that one. It was a good one. Overall, it wasn't the worst possible scenario, possible experience, but Still wasn't great. Oh, imagine this Sacred Groves with the Poltergeist. Oh, that'd be so awful. That would be a nightmare. I'm not looking forward to that. That's going to be an experience we're going to have. Back, short rest, retaliate, walk card. Gotta take the atonement cards out. I don't know if I want to keep atonement with Inkenyaba or with Sacred Groves. I suppose the likelihood of me using either of them is pretty much equal. So I'll keep it with Inkenyaba. No, it's about the same. The cards have Inkenyaba's icon on the back, so I feel like it's only right that I keep them with him. But yeah, this one, and the more I kept the horror tracker down, the better the scenario got for sure. Like as long as that stayed at a pretty low state, everything was okay. So what? If I had advice to give for Inkenyaba and the Sacred Groves, I'd say make sure you keep people out of the sacred areas as much as possible. Find yourself a weapon, preferably an aluminum bat if it's in play, as quickly as possible. Because aluminum bat will be super helpful. If the Holy Man's on the board, stay as close to him as possible. Especially if he's getting really close to the Inkenyaba. Because, you know, that can get dicey real quick. Keep in mind where the Wrath trackers are at all times. Like, at no point in time should you, like, forget about those. Because keeping track of those was super helpful. Hello, Board Game Bart. Welcome back. How's it going? We just beat Sacred Groves. What else? Yeah, keeping your horror tracker low is really helpful, especially because of these cards. If you have it low, like you'll be able to roll for the triple success, which is super helpful. Thank you. Going well? That's good. Good to hear. Yeah, the position of the horror tracker definitely was a huge, like, this is how well you're going to do in the game sort of situation. Which I kind of, the way I play a lot of the times is with that in mind. Because if you watch literally any of the Final Girl streams back, I think the first thing I do every single time is focus so that I can lower the horror tracker. Because the faster you get that lowered, the sooner you can have 3 dice for every single time you have to make a roll. And that just makes your life so much easier. If you're rolling 3 dice instead of 2 for every single roll. Adelaide. Oh, I forgot a single detail, but it wouldn't have made that huge of a difference. Whenever the Killer Wrath increased, he was supposed to recover health, which I think was the difference of 1 health increase, because it increased near the end when it was down here, and we did the 1 killer phase. So he would have had 1 extra health, which what I did. I think I had an extra attack anyways on hand. Because I did the killer blow, which got rid of him. But I'm pretty sure I had an extra card on hand anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. It's fine, chat. we did mess up on 1 singular rule today. It would not be a Final Girl stream if we didn't mess up on a single rule. At least 1 rule. We get the trees. This is this. No, it's this guy. This is this guy. How bad are the epics? Whenever Inkinyaba kills a victim, kill a second victim at the same or an adjacent space if able. That's his epic dark power. And epic finale. Remove all atonement cards from the game. That's scary. And at the start of every single one of his turns, he increases his own wrath by 2. And you get rid of atonement cards? Wait. Oh my word. So atonement cards get completely removed from play. So there is 0 way to decrease that. To decrease the wraths after that. That's terrifying. Unless Barbara has something. Oh. That sounds nutty though. Okay, I need to organize the tarot cards. Actually, let me do these first. Out of order signs. What other items were there? There's a war club. Whenever you inflict damage with a war club, choose either Divine Wrath or Killer Wrath, and decrease it by the amount of damage inflicted. Prayer book. When you play Atonement, add 1 success to your roll. Cool. Trash can lid. A normal one. We have the incense. We have an air horn. For 1 time, you may panic all victims in your space or an adjacent space. Ceremonial dagger. Whenever you damage the killer, choose either of the wraths and decrease it by 1. Mysterious pills. Energy drink. A whip. If you damage an enemy with the whip, you may move them 1 space. Shaman's Bones. Look at the next tarot card and either place it on the top or bottom of the tarot deck. Well, what other items are there that are unique? Map, first aid kit, a rifle. The old rifle can only modify the weak attack action. If you are at a sacred location, +2 to the maximum range. Cool. Tribal Mask. Whenever you receive damage, choose either of the wraths and decrease by the amount of damage received. And then Pepper Spray. Killer in your space, and just ends the killer's phase immediately. Oh, I think there's another action that we kind of messed up as well. I was supposed to drop a random action card for the 2 random action cards for the 2 victims that would have panicked while we were right here. don't think that would have affected a whole lot anyways, either, actually. So we're fine. We're fine. It's fine. We miss a few rules here and there. Just how it goes. It's the way of life. Boop. Not the end of the world. The most important part isn't sticking to the rules, it's having fun. As long as we had fun, that's all that matters. I'm gonna put this underneath the tarot cards, actually. Because I fear of losing that. There. Here. That's it for all that. These guys go in here. There's it for core rulebook. Or the core box, sorry. Final Girl board. Maybe sometime we'll actually try and do an extreme horror mode as well. Maybe while we're waiting for doing... So there's two possible times that we can do. There's two possible times we could do it. Which I guess we could do. It's not an either or. It's both are options that could just happen at some point in time. So extreme horror mode. We could start doing extreme horror modes after we've gotten all of the envelopes unlocked. And we are waiting to finish painting the miniatures so that we can do the scenarios. I also need to get the camera setup equipment for that. Because I still haven't gotten any camera equipment or stream equipment for improving this. Because not only do I want to have better quality cameras and stuff, I also want to be able to use the official game mats for those streams. Be nice. The game mats are gorgeous, and I want to use them. Just my table's too small for it. Which just makes it unfortunate. After Barbara. So I read that people had an easier time with Barbara than they did with Adelaide. What's Barbara's special? Victims will move into the killer space with you. When you damage an enemy in your space, you may do an additional damage for each victim present. For each additional damage done, a victim is killed. Do not increase bloodlust for victims killed in this way. That's kind of metal, actually. But yeah, I can, like, just barely fit one of the mats on this table. This way. Because, like, right now this box is sitting at the bottom of my table, and this is the top of the table up here. I could also just grab one of the game mats and show you exactly how little space I have. This. We also might do some rounds with the ultimate dice as well, just to make it interesting. I plan on breaking out like all of the stops for for the scenarios event. So we'll have I'll have the dice of desperation, and we'll have the desperation book out and available if we end up failing with the die. I will have Gruesome Deaths book on hand, and we will read from that. That are all just like pre-record stuff. We'll see. I've been like kind of brainstorming what I want to do for the scenario streams. Because I still want to do like a full narrative, so doing all 5 of that killer's scenarios in one stream. I'm just deciding on how I want to do it for the stream. And I think I might do a VOD version and a YouTube version. Like a Twitch version and a YouTube version. So we'll stream it here, and then I'll do like an edited version on YouTube. That'll have a little more content. Alright. Alright, this is the Series 1 game mats. So if I take this one, I can fit it all the way across. However, if I line this up exactly with the bottom of my desk, or my table, that's how much space it takes up. But this can perfectly fit on the entire screen. So I can fit this on screen, no problem. That's not a concern. The concern is, if I were to put the other mat at the very top of the table, it would be here. That is our problem. And this is the top of the other mat, is right here. I don't have enough space. Is the problem. So I want to get a slightly bigger table. I don't want to get like a bigger one like this way bigger, but I want it bigger this way. So I'm thinking of looking at card tables, which are just like a square table. And I just need it in like at least this size's dimension, because this isn't as big as this. Which actually says on the back of this box. So they're 28 by 12. So it's 28 and 24 total. This unfortunately has a big old wrinkle crease in it, which is sad. So I just need like a 28 by 28 card table. That's all I need. Nothing fancy. And that'll do almost perfectly for stream. I'll probably want it slightly bigger than 28 by 28. Just so we have some wiggle room and I have some space to put other stuff. Because how wide is... I already put it up there. And I was gonna say, how wide is the core box? Because if I get a table that gives me enough like space to have that on the table at the same time, that would be really helpful. Ah, these smell so nice. I love the smell of these. I feel like I'll use these mats more than the Series 2 mats. I'm not a huge fan of the Series 2 mats. Oh, we need to play the vignettes now that I have the miniatures for them. Those are minis we can use before we get everything else. Like the camera setup. That being said, if you want to help possibly make the better stream system a lot better, I have some of the equipment on my throne if you want to help contribute to the setup. Wink wonk. If you want to contribute wink wonk to the stream setup, wink wonk, for the board games, if you really enjoy the board games and you want to like help like support the channel, but you want to make sure that it goes to improving specifically the board game stuff, I think everything in my stream setup tab on Throne right now is all specifically for the board game streams. Stream setup. Check. Stream setup. That is just regular stuff. So the iPad stand is just for face tracking. USB technically is for this because I'll have like another camera that I need to plug in, and I'm running out of USB ports. Camera arm is part of the setup. I'm missing a piece on this list for some reason. And both of the cameras are for the setup. The Insta is to replace this guy here. It's a higher quality camera. I did a lot of research on like what is a good camera, and that is the one of the best. That I made these fun. I'm gonna set both of the cameras to. That's all I have money. Probably end up buying quite a few cameras. I really like the Ozbot cameras. I like how small they are. I like how compact they are. I might get a handful of Ozbot cameras myself at some point. I might get a series of Ozbot cameras, and then I could have like more than one angle. Because they're really cute and like small and compact. So they'd be like super easy to like put away if I need to for any reason. And they seem to be pretty good quality. I watched a review video. But this camera right here is currently a 1080p camera. 1080p Logitech HD camera. Oh. HD 1080. And like, I mean, without anything on the screen, you can see like the grain in here and everything. But like if I put this on the table and try and like zoom in as much as possible, this itself has its own zoom. Crank that to max. That's as far as it'll zoom in. If I scaled it up at all, it just wouldn't look. Scale this up. It just doesn't look good. I need to figure out like another lighting setup too, because clearly this isn't working out very well. I'd like to have like a permanent light setup for these streams. Pretty cool. I could probably make something work in this room. That might be a good light. I don't know. I've been brainstorming for I've been brainstorming for specifically these streams. Because as I've said before, I want to make board game streams a more of a mainstay on this channel. Oh, ow. Mean to do that, but I just did that. Cool. But yeah, I want to make board game streams more of a regular thing. I also want to expand out of Final Girl. I do love Final Girl, and Final Girl will probably be like our main board game series. But like, I wanna find other board games, solo player board games, and then of course, if things get like really big and stuff, we could possibly like invite people over and do some multiplayer board game stuff. That'd be fun. Let me fix this camera. Transform. Fit to screen. Whoa. Okay, I didn't want you to like unflip everything though. That's rude. Go transform. Flip. Yeah, this camera's actually like up down right now. Okay, I'm gonna go that. Oh, I'm not here. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot I opened VSeeFace because I was gonna show off the model I already had, and then they were like already advertising themselves before I could show off my model. They gave them somewhat of a benefit of a doubt. They weren't just a obnoxious artist spammer. Hi, I'm an artist and I do art. You should commission me. No, if I want to commission you, I'll come to you. Don't come to my stream when I'm not looking for an artist and talk about how you're an artist. So annoying. And I lose so much. Honestly, it makes me lose a lot of respect for that artist, even if they are like a genuine artist and genuinely looking for like commissions. Going to people's streams and promoting yourself is not the way to do it, because that's going to other people's streams if you're an artist and like promoting your art and being like, I'm an artist, you should commission me. And that's like if I were to go to someone else's stream and went, hey, I'm a Twitch streamer, you should follow me and subscribe to my channel. You should go subscribe to me. Give me your money. Like, you see where that's wrong? Like, you shouldn't go to, like, you don't go to someone, like, you don't get invited to, you don't go to a party just to tell the guests of the party, hey, I'm holding a party, why don't you come to my party? You don't do that. It's not cool. Don't do that. Don't go to party just to invite other people to your party. Don't go to someone's Twitch stream to promote your own Twitch channel. And don't go to a Twitch stream to promote your commission art. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. What a world we live in. Wait, I think it is on here. And I just put it in. It is in here. I just forgot to put it in the stream setup list. There, I fixed it. Is there anything else in here? Okay. I need to message. I need to message a lot of people about a lot of things. Ow, okay. Yeah. Alright. I don't think I have anything else for today. Talk about. Sure, that's a. I'm looking at the surprise me story on Throne because I recently added it. Cute. Cool idea. Give people the option to just gift whatever. I'm gonna be ending stream here in a bit. The next thing for stream is going to be the end of stream. Because there's like what, 8 minutes left of our stream time. I guess I gotta unplug this and move it. What are we gonna do tomorrow is the question. I don't know. I have not planned ahead at all this week. I did talk about on a previous stream how I was gonna do Tama Tuesday and Final Girl Friday as a thing. That kind of isn't working out. I immediately like forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I still need to find that heart token that I dropped. I'll look for it after I end. Unless I'm miraculously right now. That sign that I should do that too. I have so much to do, but I'm so busy. Every single time I'm like, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this in the house. And then it's like, oh, I'm doing this now. I'm doing this now. Okay, I guess I'm doing this now. I really need to set some time aside for me to actually do stuff in my room and clean up and make things look pretty. What should we do tomorrow? Tomorrow will be Wednesday. We could play Stellar Blade. We could do we could go back to Luigi's Mansion 2 because it's been a while since we've done that. We could do Pokemon. What other games do we have on the go? Hollow Knight is a game we could do. What else? Let me look at our game list real quick. We could just have a chill day of doing like art or something. Maybe a day where it's like a just chatting stream and I'm like constantly walking around my room and cleaning. Oh, I don't have enough things to talk about to make that an interesting enough stream. I'm sure so many people will be like, nah, girl, you could do it. Well, I'd watch you regardless. You could be, you could be watching paint and I'd watch you. I'd watch you watch paint dry. I need to do some research on like what brand of paint I want to pick up as well. Because I still haven't picked up any paint. I still don't know what paint I want to go with. Like what brand I want to try and use. Oh, game list. That's what I was going for. Like, what was I doing? Alright, let's do status. You're all. And I want to do. It's not letting me scroll. We zoomed in. Oh, so another. There we go. Status, clear all. Streaming. Tamagotchi for the Game Boy. Super Mario 64. We were doing retro achievements for that game. Astral Chain. Hollow Knight. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Mario and Luigi Brothership. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team Deluxe Edition. We were doing Mario Odyssey. And we were also playing Tunic and Stellar Blade. Majority of that is on the Nintendo Switch. That's why I say I am a Nintendo streamer. Because 90% of my games that I play on here are on Switch. What do we play? What do we play? Or do we play? I did find the cable, so we could do an art stream if we really want. There's an option. I do kind of want to experiment with the design of the art piece that I've made recently. Maybe we'll do art stream tomorrow. I'm calling it now. We're doing art tomorrow. Hopefully I'm in the mood for drawing by then. Ah. Sound effect in this. That sounds like vibrating phone. Is this the I think the mobile game I have downloaded right now. Oh no, that's just my computer breaking out. This is not the mobile. What is that? Is it only on iOS? It's probably only on. Oh, it is only an Apple. Stinky stinker. Mm-hmm. Alright, anyways. I'm gonna head out for today. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you all had a good time hanging out. Yeah, like I said, next stream's gonna be tomorrow. I think at the moment it's going to be an art stream. Next week we will actually get into the swing of doing the whole, like, systematic, like, dedicating certain things to certain days sort of idea. Of course, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. My brain will function. Final Girl Friday isn't going to be like a super major thing. Mostly because we do only have one feature film left to play before we're doing just random things. So I'm gonna say this Friday, January 31st, 6 a.m. Eastern, we will be playing Frightmare at Maple Lane, which will be the last feature film we have left to play for the first time. And then on Saturday, February 8th, I'm not sure if. I'll get back to you guys on that one, actually. It's going to be either February 8th or the 15th. We might do an evening stream where we will just play through Final Go Round by Final Go Round, and we're just going to be unlocking envelopes, essentially. I did that for Series 2 off stream, and I said on the next stream after that, after I did that I was like, oh, I probably should have done that on stream. You guys probably would have wanted to see that stuff and like get to see the envelopes being opened and everything. So I'm gonna do that for Series 1 on stream, just for you guys, because I kind of felt a little guilty for keeping that experience to myself. I know I technically shouldn't feel guilty for that, but I do, I'll be honest. I do kind of feel guilty for keeping that to myself. So it's either on the 8th or the 15th. I have to make sure I don't have anything happening on the 8th. And if we do have some stuff happening on the 8th, we'll just do it on the 15th. It's not a big deal. I just don't want to do it like this coming Saturday, because then we'd be doing like Final Girl today, and then Final Girl Friday, and then on Saturday evening it's more Final Girl. I want to spread it out a little bit. I know I could move Frightmare. I could move Frightmare over to like next week, but I'm just in the mood for playing Final Girl. I love the game. I want to play it over and play it. Because once that's done, we will have played every single feature film at least once that is currently released. Actually, and yeah, and so we'll do Frightmare on the 31st, and then on the next Friday, the 7th of February, we can start doing the vignettes. So we'll do Terror from Above on the 7th, and then we will do Terror from Below on the 14th. And then hopefully by then I'll have miniature paints. And then we can start doing painting streams. What should we call? And I have a whole bunch of zombies and birds now, so I can practice on them. Oh my word, I'm so smart. Oh, my brain is so big, Chad. It hurts. It hurts how big my brain is. I have so many video games that I need to play. Oh, it's so bad. There's so many games on my gaming list. Oh. Let me see if I remove just my... I remove abandoned, complete, and played. If I do only on hold, playing, streaming, will play, will stream. If I just do this list. Oh, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38, 39, 50, 51, no, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Do that one. 5, 6, 6, 7, 6, 8, 6, 9, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 110, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, third, fourth, 9. Okay. 129, 139. One of those two numbers. Roughly. Over 100. Although that is over 100 out of 495 games, so that's not bad. That is way better than what my book reading is at. Way better than my book reading. And that's including all my PC games. Wow, okay, dang. Which I don't know when the last time I updated that. So, whoops, I didn't want to do that. I want this, and select all. We're fine, we're fine. Oh. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna end stream for today. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you all have a wonderful remainder of your nights and or days, or whatever time zones you may be in. And I hope to see you all again very soon. Alright, bye everyone.